Oh yeah, they also said today that this thing could last for up to 6 months of being isolated, guys. 6 months of sitting in my room and in my house doing nothing. Yeah, that's Alright, what's going on everyone, Brothers here. Welcome back to Surviving COVID-19 Day 6. Update, I'm feeling much better. It's just a little bit late where I am now, so I'm a little bit tired, but I'm still feeling better nonetheless. I guess it was just a cold and I got quite lucky, but I might not be so lucky next time, so yeah, that's that. Today, for me, is truly the day when it really starts feeling like real, that we are in like a potential apocalypse, and this could get really bad really quick if we're not careful. Boris Johnson has gone quiet. Well, from what I know, he's gone quiet. He must be going through absolute hell with the virus right now, what he's got. Hopefully he survives. I mean, well, I don't really care personally if he survives or not, but I just don't want it to take any more lives than it already has. If it was up to me, I'd take the pain and all the suffering of all the people that have died, and I'd sacrifice myself so that this virus can go away. So I was actually looking more into the virus, and well, basically from what I've gathered, it turns your own immune system on, well, you basically, and I think it does some other things, but the main thing what I got from it was it makes your immune system panic, which in turn does all the damage to your cells in your lungs, which is pretty bad, because, quite frankly, the only thing I can think of to kind of fix that problem is turning the immune system off as a whole right now. But the only issue with that is that the second you let your defenses down in your immune system, your whole body will become vulnerable to all the other potential infectious-like diseases around you. So that won't work. I'm just trying to think of ways that they could cure it. I don't know, guys. I'm a professional, so I don't know, but it doesn't hurt to have a think, you know? Update, the neighbours have stopped howling with the dog, which is great because, you know, I mean, if I'm in lockdown, I don't want to be listening to them howling all day. Not being funny. If I'm honest, I haven't seen another person, like a proper person other than my mother, so it's a bit of a downer, not gonna lie. Like, I want to see someone else, just anyone, you know, even someone I don't like. In person, that is. Some people have not taken this seriously at all and started like running out in the public and stuff and doing things what they're not supposed to be doing while this is all kicking off. And the worst part is that, well, basically the people that are doing it are basically just doing it for attention. They just want that, you know, attention of like social media, because that's what everyone is reaching for nowadays. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't think that's the right way to do it, but, you know, they can do what they want. But at the end of the day, they're passing a virus on, and it's very selfish, and they're playing with people's lives. And I've got a story to tell you guys. I guess a story about the time my bully ended up hurting himself more than he hurt me. Yeah, so in school, guys, I was a bit of a friendly giant, you know. I was considered the nice big kid in school who just walks around and just, you know. I was also considered the stupid kid, although I don't think I'm stupid, but I don't know. I just have a bit of a late bloomer problem. I'm always looking to improve my intelligence, and I'm always looking to learn. And I'm also always looking to make myself a better person, but I am a late bloomer by heart. I'm not gonna lie, you know, that's a weakness in me, but you know, when I've learned something, I've got it down. That's it. That's why I can do YouTube. You know, once I've learned how to edit, and once I learned how to make animations, I may not be the best at it, but I can still do it. Bearing in mind, I still need to do a video actually on my animations. I've got a pretty cool video coming out about that. Anyway, so yeah, basically this kid was like a fat little, like, I don't know. Have you ever seen Laurel and Hardy? It's basically the fat guy out of Laurel and Hardy, like tiny, fat, you know, just thinks he knows everything, proper, like, you know, smarmy face. And well, basically one day when we were walking back to school, he saw an opening, because I was in front of him and he was behind me, and we were walking towards, I guess, a block area, because we were going to do maths. It's like a maths block. And as I was going through the door, like the double door that you go through to get into the class, he must have seen that there were a bunch of people nearby and maybe a crush that he fancied or whatever. And he decided to jump And he decided to start running, like, the whole ground was shaking, the whole building was shaking. He was running because he was that fat. I could hear it coming a mile away, but at the same time, there was a lot of noise going on, so I could barely, like, hear anything. I could still hear him, but I didn't know if he was running towards me or he was running past me. Anyway, so he runs, jumps, and crashes straight into my back, and I just stand there, and he falls flat on his face because I'm quite tanky, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm quite a big guy. You know, I'm 6'2". I weigh quite a bit. So he just jumped, put all his force in me, crashed into me, and fell on the floor, and just like said that it was like jumping into a brick wall. And yeah, he ended up making himself look like a right potato head. So yeah, that was that really. Now some of you are probably sitting there thinking, why don't you snap and beat him up? You see, because guys, I don't like to beat people up. I'm not really a violent person at heart. The only time I'll get violent is if you give me a reason to be violent, you know? I mean, like a bad reason, like you hurting my family or whatever. But, you know, it's not a good place to be when I've snapped. It's really not. Like, I get really upset with myself after because I don't really, you know, I'm not a violent person at heart. But when I snap, it's just, oh, it's horrible. Yeah. Not saying I'm big and hard or anything, I'm just saying that I don't really like to snap. Oh yeah, they also said today that this thing could last for up to 6 months of being isolated, guys. 6 months of sitting in my room and in my house doing nothing. Yeah, that's pretty bad. It's pretty bad for mental health, but my mental health's already messed up, so you know, might as well just throw it on the pile. Anyway, that's all I got for today's update on the virus. It wasn't much really to report. Hope you enjoyed watching anyway. Thank you all for following me on this journey if you're still here. If not, then I hope you are safe anyway. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.